Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king. Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking. I'm more worried about it being too deep. Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack. What's the matter? Females! Let's go to them. Sir Hans. Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us. Hans!
Ekipi na TikToku, evo singom Come Deliverance dvojka, samo gledamo da vidimo kako izgleda nova igrica. Neću puno pričat, pustit ćemo mladićima da pričaju, a mi ćemo gledati i slušati.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? All right, what was that?
It worked.
What is this racket here?
Na poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křičujou se, aleluja Domine, aleluja Domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se se na kasníky, klient kryjou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find somewhere. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it across here? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Hey, halt! I'm gonna bash your face in!
Footprints,
Alert!
everything.
Ah.
Get to work.
Stand up, fight!
Get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder.
Slabo se čujem, velite, ok, ali ni ne pričam previše, nego ono gledamo i slušamo što oni govore.
There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Moram se malo fokusirati na igru da vidim, da probamo izbjeći situaciju. Da probamo preživjeti.
Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacre!
Footprints,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think
Get
you
to
can
work.
swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your torch does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the fort better than getting killed in the skirmish. Maybe, but I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Stand still.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run!
Here.
Quick!
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see the ship from up there.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Split up and find them. Kurva! They're feeding to the rock. Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans!
They're here!
There's more of them up
Run
top!
ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Here! Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Now you're gonna get it!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Ah!
Fuck.
What's the matter? Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy,
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Surrender.
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Oh, don't give in to it. Hang in there. Together, you'll see. You're a warrior, you can do this. It's all right, Henry, I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree.
Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Da ukratko objasnimo o čemu se radi. Naime, dva prijatelja bježe, jedan je ranjen strijelom i priviđaju mu se stvari, drugi ga pokušava izvući iz ovih halucinacija. Bježe kroz šumu, pokušavaju se spasiti, a sad ćemo vidjeti kako će to sve završiti. Uglavnom, grafika je čudesna. Ono što fascinira je grafika koja je naprosto nevjerojatna i priča je jako zanimljiva i ovo je trenutno možda jedna od najpopularnijih igara uopće koja se igra u svijetu, trenutno jedna od novih.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents.
That was just a dream.
Henry. We're
in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against God!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Roko, nisam siguran za lov večeras, već je 9:30, evo, igram malo ovu igru, gledam, uživam. Tako da, malo za promjenu samo.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Shamakwat von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder's things a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave.
Hvala, Luka.
If you
Hvala,
weren't,
Pepa,
we wouldn't be
ekipa.
speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your
Vladek,
feet.
pozdrav. Kad je
While you're
otvorenje
at it,
fašnika? Mislio
you
sam
can
doći,
stop by
ali
the
ne znam
trough and wash
konkretno
all that
koji dan i
nasty
kada, ali
grime off
navratit
of
ću
yourself.
sigurno.
I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold
si
here
tamo,
by the water.
pretpostavljam.
No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup
Pretpostavio
in
sam
the
čim
pot on the
pitaš.
fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Božene's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me.
Gospođa Božena.
I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Kaže, Božjim čudom smo preživjeli strašan pad. But you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. Znači, izgubili smo na nekim sposobnostima i umjećima, jeli, zbog ozljeda koje smo dobili. Ključno je sad da se oporavimo, a to ćemo onda povratiti kasnije kroz igru. Ok, trebamo otvoriti inventory i sad trebamo uzeti ovo. Znači, confirm. Ne znam jel to znači da smo se odmah zaliječili ili trebam negdje prebaciti, pojma nemam. Valjda smo upotrijebili. Use, a već smo upotrijebili. Ajde, uzet ćemo još jednu čisto da vidimo. Sad smo 100%, ajmo reći, zakrpani. To je to.
This wound is still bleeding.
Krvarenje smo zaustavili, a sada trebamo nešto pojest. Opet otvoriti inventory. I short tunic, ovo obučemo valjda. Tako, i trebamo naći hranu, weapons, food. Od hrane nemamo ništa. Nemamo ništa, ne kužim, valjda trebamo pokupiti nešto od hrane ovdje. Gospođo, Darac je gladan.
Try to eat something. An empty stomach won't do you no good. There's something for you on the table, and there's a pot on the fire.
Nešto za nas je na stolu. Na kojem stolu, ljudi moji? Ništa. Dobro. Come Deliverance igra dvojka, znači nova igra koja je nedavno došla na tržište.
True bliss is a full belly.
Moram priznat da je onako jedna lijepa i zanimljiva priča iz vremena, ne znam, početak 15. stoljeća, kada se dogodio i naš krvavi križevački sabor, znači 1397. godine, ako se ne varam, kada je Žigmund Luksemburški, ajmo reći na prijevaru, navukao hrvatske velikaše na čelu sa banom Stjepanom Lackovićem. I tad ih je sve smaknuo, jeli? I po tome upravo taj događaj poznat kao krvavi križevački sabor. A ova dva gospodina, znači ovaj s kojim ja igram i ovaj koji leži ovdje, ovo je kao Sir Henry, ako se ne varam, nemam pojma. Ja sam ovaj drugi lik i oni su u borbi sa kraljem Žigmundom Luksemburškim, tako da imamo, ajmo reći, zajedničkog neprijatelja. Uglavnom, fora je
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
Moramo, ne znam kako da skinem majicu, ljudi. Ja sam obukao, kako da ju skinem, to je to. Sad možemo izaći van, oprat se, jer je gospođa rekla da ispred imamo bačvu nekakvu. Opa, vidio, životinju. Vidi ga što je ružan. Ako pas pije vodu, znači da je voda dobra, da možemo, tako.
Feel like a new man.
Valjda. Kaže, pokaži se Boženi, budemo, da vidimo ovdje, jel imamo hunting sword. Uzet ćemo ga. Pick up. Pokupi ga, čovječ.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Ovdje imamo kruh. Uzet ćemo jabuku, sir. Šta je ovo? Dobro, to ćemo ostaviti. Teta Božena, evo, mi smo se oprali.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
You've lost a lot of blood, but with a bit of luck you should pull through.
Well, seems Božene isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Ok, našli smo lopaticu i sad trebamo tijelo odnijeti do ove točke, tamo ga zakopat. Vratit se, oprat se prije nego tijelo zakopam.
Shoulder. Bastard's hard work.
Okay, ajmo ga lutat.
Can't be in the ground soon enough.
Hunter's belt, ok. Kak da to uzmem, ljudi? Ovo je sve, znači, krvavo, to nam nije pametno uzimati. Ima ovo. Sad je ključno da ja confirm online Hunter's belt, to ćemo uzeti i ovo nećemo drugo. U biti ne znam da li sam ja boss, jesam. Uzet ćemo svakako, sve ćemo uzeti, ljudi. bandažice, sve. Baklja mi ne treba. I sad trebamo iskopati. To je to. Kažete da sam pretih. Nadam se da je mikrofon dobro postavljen, nemam pojma. Ok. Gospodin je zakopan, kao da ga nikad nije ni bilo. Vratimo se gore, operemo se. Op! Divlja svinja, ljudi. Daj mi mač, čovječe, da probamo to riješiti. Pa imao sam neki lovački mač ili nešto. Aha, to je to. Ništa ne mogu ju riješiti, ali jedva sam preživio, ljudi. Brzo se umorim. Ok, ajmo se oprat. Wash yourself. Tako. Super. Ok, to je sve super. Kak da ovo operem ovdje, ali tu trebam nešto ekstra raditi. Trebam pokupiti i ovo, valjda. Saving the game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option in the menu. Ok. Dobro. Da se javimo gospođi. Di je ona? Evo je tu. A riješili smo se tijela.
I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry.
Broski
Thank you
pozdrav.
kindly.
Dobro, evo igramo
I'll sleep
neku novu
easier now,
igricu malo.
and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Je, ovo je sami početak igre. Gotovo početak. Već igram poprilično. Nije od strogog početka. Na YouTube-u imate snimku isto, moći ćete pogledati ako će vas zanimati. Sad ne znam što je gospođa rekla.
Bring that chamomile and sage. If there's anything you need, we'll talk about it later.
Ok, ako neko zna što je sage, neka mi pomogne, neka napiše u komentaru. Vidim da trebam naći kamilicu. Gledajte divlju svinju. Jao, kako bi udarac sad riješio. Dobro. Trebamo naći kamilicu. Gdje ćemo naći kamilicu sad? Možda ovdje na mapi da vidimo. Pretpostavljam da ovdje trebamo otići skroz. Pick sage. Aha, to je tu. Stavit ćemo ovdje. Ok, ljudi. Igrica je fora, zanimljiva je, opuštajuća je, drugačija totalno, a grafika, evo, ne moram vam ništa govoriti, sve vidite. Gade, veliki pozdrav, živio. Jel ko napisao što znači sage? Ajmo, op, i jelen! Au, ljudi. Pogledajte, ovo je onako lagano srebro. Op. Oh. Evo ga. To je, jel to kamilica? Da. Evo ga, sage. Trebamo nabrati.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
I trebamo još kamilicu. Super.
That's it. Chamomile.
Moramo se vratiti teti Boženi.
Back to Božene on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy,
spašava
better.
Hansa. Vule, veliki pozdrav, dobrodošao. Koliko je sati? Jao, kako bi ja kavu popio sad opet. Kako bi darac kavicu popio. Niko me ne čuje. Šteta.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Something is happening there.
Could something have happened at Božene's?
Ok. Dobili smo uputu da neke situacije možemo lijepim riječima riješiti, da ne moramo uvijek.
We're from Lord Von... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey, you!
This'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy. Ah!
Ajmo, darac.
Show your
darac.
stuff. You won't get me.
Ajde da vidimo. Gospodine. O, darac zeznut. Da ne kažem, nećemo ništa više reći. XTX, ne razumijem pitanje ovdje, u igrici smo stari, ne znam ko si, ne znam što si, uglavnom dobro došao, sad smo u igri i sad stvarno ne bih o poslu. Tako da Dobro, riješili smo ovu dvojicu, imamo novo oružje, dobro došlo, i njega ćemo pretražiti da vidimo što imamo kod njega. Znači imamo obuću, imamo ribicu neku, dobro, imamo svašta nešto tu. Bandažice, blacksmith kit, ok, može i to, bone comb, ok. Ma sve uzimamo, ljudi. To je to. Dobro, njega smo skinuli, ovo mi ne treba. Pa čekaj, sad i njih dvojicu moram opet ići zakopat, meni se čini. Pa moram priznat, ljudi, ja ne znam da li ste vi primijetili, ali nekako imam osjećaj da sam ja ovo dosta onako rutinski odradio, da se tako izrazim. Malo se operemo. Glazuro, jazo, ljubite darac, nek si ti meni na mjestu. Dobro. Ništa, ajmo uzeti njega. Opet ova svinjica ovdje. Bule, nisam razbio kompjuter, već sam kupio novu grafičku i nosio sam ga kod majstora za kompjutere i sad mi ne koči. Kupio sam novu tastaturu i miša sam kupio. Svašta si ti kupio, frendić, neka si. Ok, ovdje bacimo tijelo. Ajmo po drugo. Ovo je već drugo tijelo koje mi ovdje sahranjujemo. Ajmo još jedno. Dobro. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, znači nova igra koja je izašla nedavno. I ajmo reći da je poprilično popularna među gamerima i zato sam je uzeo i dosta hvaljena. I mogu vam reći da je stvarno simpatična igra. Baš za opuštanje. Ima priču, opaku priču. Čak se spominje Hrvatsko-Ugarsko kraljevstvo, spominje se Žigmund Luksemburški, a malo prije sam spomenuo i pričicu vezano za bana Stjepana Lackovića i spomenuo sam Trvavi križevački sabor. Naime, kada je Žigmund Luksemburški također smaknuo hrvatske velikaše na čelu sa banom. Tako da je Žigmund, dajmo reći, meni i ovom mom prijatelju gore koji leži ranjen u kući zajednički neprijatelj. I divotica, čudesna priča, baš se nekako poklapa, priča se o priča ide u srednji vijek. Tako da veselica, 1400. godina otprilike, tu negdje. Inventori, ja bih volio uzeti lopaticu ako možemo u ruke. A di mi je lopatica? Evo je lopatica, kak da ju uzmem? Kako da uzmem lopatu u ruke? Weapon slot 1. Ok, ajmo promijeniti all weapons, armor, to ništa, beggar's hood. Je to fantazija, kuži šta pitam, kako se zove igra? Pa ne, pa ovo fantazija je, ali ima nekih povijesnih činjenica. Mislim, ne razumijem te, lijepo si pitao kako se zove igra, ja sam ti lijepo objasnio, rekao kako se igra zove, ne znam što sad te još zanima. Broski. Znači, priča je ajmo reći, ima nekih povijesnih činjenica, ali normalna stvar da je interpretacija, jeli. Studiram pravo i razmišljam da se premjestim na politologiju, misliš da mi se isplati? Ne, drži se prava, pravo je čudesno zanimanje, osobito ako voliš, to ti je to. Mislim da nema izmišljenih mitoloških stvorenja i tih stvari ovdje. Treba nešto jest, ali frende, daj da zakopamo ova tijela, kako da dođem do lopate, stari. Ja bih odnijeli smo tijela, daje lopatu nekako da uzmemo food. Evo, pojedi si, you are not wearing a pouch. Ok. Znači, inventory, moramo promijeniti odjeću. Weapons all. Kako da promijenim odjeću? Malo prije sam bio tu, ljudi moji. Combat, dark shelter, weapons, ok. Kruli mi u želucu. Grab body, ovo, ono, ništa to. Mislim i sam pokušavam skužiti. XTX, ne mogu sad pričati o poslu, niti želim ovdje u igri pričati o poslu. Nemoj se ljutiti, molim te. Imaš službu za građane, možeš poslati mail i to ti je to. Znači imaš informacije na službenoj stranici i lijepo tamo pronađeš mail i javiš se. Nemoj se ljutiti, ali ne mogu miješati znači posao i ovo mi je drugi posao, znači ne mogu se fokusirati na ovo ako ti pričam o ovome drugome. Dobro, znači ponovno lopatica, ali prvo bih trebao promijeniti odjeću. Ok, to je to. Da, to je to. I kako da upotrijebim lopatu? Change outfit.
I should eat something.
Start digging, to je to. Napokon. Overlord, veliki pozdrav prijatelju. Pozdrav veliki živio. Dobro došao. Evo ga, stari, igram čudesnu igru Overlord, evo, preporučujem ti od srca. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, za opuštanje, znači kad se vratiš iz posla, iz ribolova, ovo je, onako mogu reći, baš prava stvar. Ništa, ajmo uzeti tijelo, pa ga ajmo baciti u rupicu. Ovo mi je već drugo tijelo koje pokopavam ovdje u igri. Opa! I sad ćemo ga zakopati lijepo. Koji posao u igricama? Da, ovo je... To je čudo priča, ljudi moji. Nisam sanjao da ću zarađivati od ovoga, ali evo vidite, život priča čudesne priče. Ajmo drugo tijelo zakopati. Moram opet tu... Imam još jedno tijelo, inventory. Di mi je lopatica? Opet moram lopaticu uzeti. Ne znam uopće kako sam to uzeo.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Di da ga zakopam, čovječ. Tu nema mjesta više, izgleda. Ne kužim. Da vidimo za njega ovdje, da probamo negdje. Evo, da, nije bilo mjesta tamo. Čudo jedno. Samo malo... Znači, XTX, ja ne znam i sad ovaj X, ovi X-evi su čudesni ovdje. Grab body. F. Ajmo ga pokopati na brzinu i to je to. Jel jesmo? Gdje mi je tijelo? Tu je. Izradit ćemo tijelo. Ajmo ponovno probati u rupu. Opet sam ga bubnuo ovdje iza. Dobro, nema veze. Ajmo ga zakopati. Ne ide, moram ga primiti. Hvala ti Bože. Da, baš pokušavam objasniti ljudima, znači nevjerojatni ste, ali to samo pokazuje vaše pokvarene namjere. Dođete ovdje i baš trujete ovu priču, a mi baš kad igramo igrice pokušavamo se maknuti i od politike, i od dnevnika, i od žutila i svega drugoga. Šta je bilo ovoj svinji? I onda se uvijek nađe netko ko pokušava zatrovati cijelu priču. Nevjerojatno ono. Brko, pozdrav, veliki živio. Mislim, nema puno takvih ljudi, tako da X i ti, XTX, vi ste baš posebni slučajevi i divim vam se, baš ste čudo. Idemo se oprati. To je to i da vidimo kako nam je prijatelj unutra. Gospođo Božena, evo mi smo riješili ova tijela.
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry.
Spasili smo Božene, naši prijatelja. Dobro je.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But
thank you for dealing with them.
Sure.
Tako da ono smatrao sam da je u redu da je nalažemo, da je kažemo istinu.
How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Darko Vrhovac, pozdrav veliki prijatelju.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
You can brew potion at the alchemy bench. Ok, ljudi, znači, Darat će se svime baviti, meni se čini, pogledajte ovo ovdje.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Ok. Ideš, moram i kuhat, ljudi moji.
First, go to the recipe
Ovdje bi
book.
se moj overload super snašao, siguran sam. Ok. Alchemy basic. Using alchemy you can brew various potions at any alchemy table. You'll need is recipe and the right ingredients. Mrzimo ovo, ljudi moji. Potrovat ću sve živo. Što sad?
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Trebamo vino, 2 šake kamilice i ne znam šta je ovo drugo, valjda nemam pojma. Ja ću se raniti.
You must have read it by now, surely.
A valjda jesam, gospođo.
All right.
Okay.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wine, okay. Dobro.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Jao, ljudi moji.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Di mi je sad ta kamilica što sam uzeo?
Don't waste time. Throw it in.
A gospođo, kako? Ne mogu se odmaknut, ne mogu ništa. Inventori, stišćem inventori, ali ne mogu ga otvoriti. Aha, okej, nešto sam stisnuo.
Don't waste time. Throw it in.
Pa, aha, evo ga, opet sad je otvorio ovo. Confirm X. Daj da ubacimo. Neće. Kako da koristim, ljudi? Kako da ga koristim? Info exit select A.
Don't waste time. Throw it in.
Označili jesmo. Confirm X. I sad... Sad trebamo baciti unutra. Inventory jesmo. Svašta. Može sa X ili...
Have you dropped the chamomile in?
Nismo, gospođo, ne znam kako da se dočepam kamilice. Možda sage prvo idemo. Ili samo kamilicu prvo. Ok. Ne možemo. Svašta. O, Bože dragi, pa gore dok mi
Don't waste time. Throw it in.
Ok, dobro. 2 šake kamilice. Ok, ajde, super.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Oh, ok. Dobro.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Gdje je sad taj sage? Je li ovdje? Ne.
Get on with it.
Inventory.
Grind the sage so we can get this
Sage.
finished.
Kamilica ništa. Miloš, pozdrav veliki. Borim se ovdje, ljudi. Pokušavam pohvatati sve stvari.
Have you got it ground?
Pa jesmo, tu smo. Ok. Potvrdimo sa X. Ali sad opet moramo uzeti od nekud. Mrzim kuhanje. Rekao sam da će ovo biti muka.
Have you ground it?
Dobro. Bakica, šta da radim bakicu?
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Daj, gospođo, di da nađem taj sage. Što je ljudi sage? Jel netko zna u prijevodu sage što bi bilo? U igrici što se radi? Evo, trenutno kuham lijek nekakav, ali moram doći do tog sastojka. Moram dobiti ovaj sage. Pretpostavljam da ga moram staviti dolje u zdjelicu. Ok, potvrdimo.
Have you ground it?
I sad trebam uzeti valjda od nekud to. Ali ne znam od kud, kako. Malo prije smo kamilicu uzeli iz ove vrećice. Pojačamo kuhanje, ne kužim. Doslovno ova travica
Have
nije.
you got it ground?
Ovdje ne dobivam nikakve informacije. Ovo mi definitivno ne treba. Dobro, možda da se samo riješi od sebe, a neće se riješiti samo od sebe.
Have you ground it?
Bakica. Čekaj. Read. Ok, to nećemo čitati. Inventory opet. Kamilicu ne trebamo. Ovo trebamo. Info Q. Ok, to ništa.
Get on with
Exit.
it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
To bismo valjda trebali sad staviti ovdje u ovu zdjelicu. Ali ne vidim, znači malo prije sam kamilicu uzeo iz ove vrećice. A ovu travu od nekud isto trebam uzeti, samo nije mi jasno od kud. Ne javlja mi se nikakva interaktivna tipka koju mogu kliknuti ili nešto da pokrenemo neku akciju.
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Da, volio bih i ja isto, ali ne ide. To kako si ti zamislila, žao mi je. Ne kužim. Ajde da probamo ovako inventory. Probat ćemo to i da vidimo hoćemo sad moći nešto.
Have you got it ground?
Aha. Sad više nemam gore ovu vrećicu. Ajmo ponovno i sad ćemo uzeti, staviti vrećicu gore, X. Evo je, sad imamo vrećicu. Ali gledajte, ne mogu uzeti. Pokušavam, ali ne ide. Znači, stavio sam gore, ali imamo neki problem očito. Zašto ne možemo to napraviti? Opet, ne, nije kamilica, to je sage. Što bi bio sage na engleskom, ljudi? Prijevod, ajmo vidjeti.
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Kadulja, ljudi, to je kadulja. Kadulju trebamo. Kamilica i kadulja, to pripremamo. Ali ne mogu nikako uzeti tu kadulju. Stavio ju gore jesam, ali zašto ne mogu pokrenuti dalje proceduru? DLC, extras, ništa, new game, load game.
Have you got it ground?
Sve smo napravili kako treba. Evo, sad sam maknuo i pazite sad ovo. Više nemamo tu vrećicu gore. Inventory.
Get on with it. Grind the sage.
Ja mislim da tu kadulju, evo sad će opet biti na polici, ja mislim da tu kadulju trebamo staviti vjerojatno u ovu zdjelu ispod pa ju samljeti, a tek onda ubaciti unutra. Sad kako spustiti ovo, zaboravio sam, znači imam ovdje da zagrijavam. I nemam ovdje, kažem, apsolutno ništa.
Have you got it ground?
Ne znam, evo, Overload, Adrian, Mitex, ekipa, hvala vam na poklončićima. Ali ne znam, Sage Kadulja, evo, Luka, hvala ti, baš sam i sam pogledao u prijevod, ali kažem, ne mogu sad uzeti uopće gore. Evo, pokušavam uzeti ili bilo gdje da zakačim. Klikam svuda.
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Možda trebam vratiti na početak. Da, babica je dosadna, to je istina.
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Sage, ovo je kadulja, jeli? Ništa, pokušavam. Možda neka od ovih dijela.
Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Dobro, gospođo, možeš mi pomoći malo? Ne možeš? Inače, interaktivna tipka pomoću koje uzimam, odnosno poduzimam akciju, ali mi ne nudi sad, evo, mogu doći na knjigu. Ajmo na sljedeću stranicu da vidimo što je dalje. Valerijana, to je to.
Have you ground it?
Ok. Da, evo ga, sad je ovaj treći korak. Prvi, drugi, treći, sad bi trebali nasut valjda iz lonca u ovu staklenu zdjelu. I tek onda samljet kamilicu, jel je? Ok, jel imamo ovdje ovu zdjelicu ili kako se to kaže? Nemamo.
Get on with it. Grind the sage so we can get this finished.
Da, grind the sage. Kao samljeti, upravo to. Ali ne mogu nikako doći do kadulje. Znači, odabrao jesam. Confirm. Evo, tu imamo i kamilicu i sage, jedno i drugo, i kamilicu i kadulju. Ali ne mogu uzeti ni jedno ni drugo. Niti mogu ovo, niti ovo.
Have you ground it?
Evo, probaj spustiti lonac. Kako smo spuštali lonac? Koja tipka X? Ovo smo pojačavali vatru. Da, sad bi trebali, tako je, pod broj 3, sad bismo trebali kadulju uzeti i spustiti u zdjelu i samljeti. Međutim, ne mogu, evo, ne nudi mi opciju nikako s tim ljevenjem. Ajmo pročitati. Evo, jedino što mi nudi opciju da čitam ovo. Ovo smo sve napravili. Evo, sad smo na drugom koraku, grind the sage and add it to the... Ta zdjelica finally pure.
Have you ground it?
Nam pojma vodi. Kik, pozdrav veliki. Amelia. Here is my Discord. How are you? Hey Amelia, hello. Are you interested in add some customized design for your channel? No, thank you very much. Thank you. Dobro, to the table R. Dobro, i šta sad?
Have you got it ground?
Trebamo uzeti odozgo i ne da mi da uzmem. Darac, možda pješčani sat, možda, ali ne nudi mi ni opciju da okrenem pješčani sat, ništa. Nudi mi jedino da čitam knjigu. Evo, imam tu opciju doći do knjige. I to je to. Šta mogu napraviti? Jel mogu izaći u meni? Nema ni menija. Quit. Yes. Evo ljudi, nemam druge opcije nego izaći pa ponovno pokrenuti pa vidjeti. Možda je bio nekakav bug. Ne znam, sad ćemo vidjeti. Pa ćemo ponovno pokrenuti. Gogec, trebaš imati 2 tratinčice ili šta je ovo prvo? Znači kamilicu smo riješili, Gogi dragi, kamilicu smo stavili, skuhali već i imamo kadulju i kadulju sad trebamo isto, to smo sve ubrali, pripremili i sad to trebamo dodati, odnosno samljeti i tek onda dodati u lonac. Igra se zove Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ajmo vidjeti, evo sad. Jedino mi je ovo palo na pamet, ne znam više što bih napravio. Vule, igrica je smještena u srednji vijek, u vrijeme kralja Žigmunda Luksemburškog, u ta previranja u Europi, u vrijeme Hrvatsko-Ugarskog kraljevstva, čak se i Hrvatska spominja ovdje jer je Žigmund Luksemburški bio tada na čelu.
What's that dog been such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Božene's?
Di me baš me vratilo. Čekaj odgovor programa polako. Naravno, sad su se javili i problemčići. Moram izaći ponovno iz igre. Bug 100%, bug ili ne, evo sad ćemo vidjeti, sad ponovno me vratilo poprilično unatrag, znači sad slijedi opet ona borba i to sve, ali u suštini ok, vidjet ćemo. Ali mislim, gledao sam po internetu, drugi su to prolazili. Selvedin, pozdrav, pitaš za lov? Za lov nemam pojma, evo sad smo ovo upalili pa ovo malo još igramo. A za lov ćemo onda vidjeti. Moram priznat, sviđa mi se igra. Evo, jedino se nadam da neće biti ovih bugova. I što se tiče sejva, poprilično je velika distanca između mjesta gdje smo izašli i pa nisam ni imao opciju da saveam game, ako se ne varam, jer je pisalo da on sprema igru automatski kad izađem. I ja sam računao na to, međutim, evo vidjeli ste. Sad ćemo vidjeti, kratko ćemo još proći pa ćemo vidjeti.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Božene's?
Ok. Dolje imamo situaciju sa gospodom. Malo prije sam bio fin, ali sad ću biti malo... U biti bit ću opet fin.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov.
You
don't look like it.
Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Božene. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond, so that's where you should be looking, not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you. Hey, this'll be quick, boy. What are you? This'll be quick, boy. Ah! Take the fucker out, damn it! Ah! Hey, what the? Blood? Blood! I've got to get out! Ah!
Gospodin je doviđenja. A di ćeš ti, gospodin?
Ah! No! Shit! Shit! Run!
Nema trčanja. Bravo. Taman ćemo ga ovdje i zakopat. Super. Dobro. Idemo ga lutat, prvo da vidimo šta ima. Uzet ćemo ovo, ključeve, bandaže. Sve ćemo to uzeti, ovo drugo nećemo. Ok, sad bi trebali samo ne to, nego promijeniti, riješiti se mača i sad idemo, trebamo ga zakopati ljudi, znači lopatu moramo uzeti, inventory, gdje nam je lopatica, da vidimo gdje ga možemo ovdje. To je to.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder.
Da, bez veze malo, ali evo. Ok, to su ove početničke muke sa igrom, ali gledao sam malo recenzije nakon što naučimo, ajmo reći, princip same igre, osnove ove, onda je kasnije divotica, valjda ono baš ljepota od igre, lijepo je za igrat. Njega smo zakopali, on je tip top unutra, miran. Ajmo po drugoga, pa ćemo do Božene, pa ćemo vidjeti dalje. Uglavnom imamo sastojke za lijek. S ovim sam probao lijepo razgovarati. Grab body. Uglavnom nešto sam naučio. Uvijek trebam onako na finoću ići maksimalno, a ako ne ide na finoću, onda koristiti silu i to je u igri dobro prolazi. Znači kao inače u životu sila samo u nuždi i u samoobrani. Gospođo. Aha, moramo gasiti.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Dobro društvo. Evo me nazad. Bacimo tijelo. Kopamo rupicu. Ovdje imamo jedan grobić, ovdje imamo drugi grobić. Gdje ćemo treći kopati, jer ima ovdje. Moramo sad naći gdje ima mjesta još. To je to.
I really need to eat something.
Lutamo ga, da. Kaže čovjek da je gladan, jest ćemo čim zakopamo. Ovo drugo nećemo ništa uzimati. Uzmemo tijelo. To je to. Kako bi ja popio kavicu. Nekako mi je ljeti toplije nego zimi, ljubi ga darac. To je to. Evo ga. Kako bi tebe darac riješio? Jao ljepot. Kako bi tebe darac zajašio sad? Opa! A, divotica, ljudi. Divotica, ovo sam morao spremiti. Ok, moram se oprat. U ovom dvorištu ima više krvi nego vode. Pa sad smo imali ponovno fight. Ok, gladan sam ko psić, čovjek se nešto buni.
No food for me here.
Ne možemo jesti odavde, kaže, dobro. A imamo u inventoriju valjda nekakve hrane, ljudi moji. Daj da vidim jel mogu uzeti ovo. You are not wearing a pouch. Dobro, super.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Scout. We were heading to Trusky to, and as good as you weren't.
Promises are made.
Sure. What about...
He's holding up, but what he needs most now is that remedy. I gave it, but you, my...
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. And not to what I have a book.
I can read as well as...
My word.
I'll take the book.
Of course.
Ajmo, nadam se da će nam sad proći ovo sve. Daj da pričamo.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove.
Sve je spremno. Ajmo, gospođo. Ajmo kuhati, ljudi.
First, go to the recipe book.
Okay.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction. And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Ok, to je to. Ajmo kuhati.
All right.
Dobro.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Trebamo vino, trebamo ga skuhati.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good.
Jesmo.
Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay, imamo oba dvije.
All right, let's get to it. First,
Okay, imamo
throw 2
kamilicu.
handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Dobro, ajmo uzeti kamilicu. 1. Ne, pa daj 1. Evo ga. Druga.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Spusti da zakuha. Da, ali trebamo staviti sat okrenut.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay. Jel prokuhalo? Je.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Dobro.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage,
Nismo ni
grind
trebali
it with a
sad.
mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Evo, sad imamo ovu opciju, znači da, bila je nekakva greška, nekakav bug. Sad imamo opciju kad možemo uzeti kadulju. Dobro, uzmemo kadulju. I stavimo kadulju ovdje uz dijelicu. I sad sameljemo. Evo, sad ide sve. A ljudi, koliko smo se mučili, evo vidite sam.
Have you ground
Dobro,
it?
jesmo,
Good.
gospođo.
Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Okay.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a file and pour it in.
Gdje, evo, trebamo zdjelicu uzeti, ok. I nasuti unutra ovo.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Ko će probat, bakica, ja ili ti? Ljudi moji, rekao sam da mi je kuhanje nešto onak... Ma ne, nije bilo do toga da mora zakuhati. Ona je meni ranije govorila da trebamo samljet, trebamo ovo, trebamo ono, leave table, ok. Escape, trebamo držati escape. Napuštamo stol, knjigu.
Here it is.
Oh.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Henry,
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Sleep until morning. Idemo prespavati, lijepo odmoriti do jutra. Ok, di je krevet? Valjda je gore. Op. Sleep. This isn't your bed. Nije naš
Chase
krevet.
away the fever. You'll sleep better after.
Oho. Sleep and save. Znači, sevamo u krevetu. Rekla je gospođa do ujutro da odspavamo. Do kad Darat spava? Do 5 sati, daj lažiš. Dobro, ajde. Malo mi je to prerano, ali okej.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sancho, pozdrav veliki, živio prijatelju.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Jel' ovo došla unučica od bakice? Jao.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Šta je ovo, ljudi? Henry, izgleda da će se i tebi posrećit nesreća jedna, vidi ga. To je to.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans.
He's alive.
How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday.
Još kad tebe vidimo, mlade damo, ne da smo bolje nego smo
but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Spremila mu je doručak, napravila čudo, mi smo igricu spremili. Šta trebamo? Join to the others on the breakfast. A da se obučemo malo, ha ljudi? Mogli bi se malo srediti. Se možemo obući kako? Možemo, okej, poštenski. Tako. Ili imamo kakve hlače, ove Hunter's Belt. Ne, to kad idemo u lov. To je valjda... Ohoho. Imamo i hlače, je da su malo prljave, ali dobro. Tarac se sredio. Ok. Idem se umiti, pogledajte ljepotu vanja. Ja što obožavam lijepe grafike. Čudo. Idemo se umiti, oprat.
Henry, come and join us.
Evo, ekipa je za stolom. Hans je tu. Hans je si bolje.
Good morning, Henry.
Jedna.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Božene told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zhelejov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelejov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Božene, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Božene.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Vrijeme za pokret. Tek sad počinjem, ljudi. Dobar dan. Znači, uvod je trajao 3 sata, ljudi. 3 sata je uvod trajao i sad počinje igra. Da, nevjerojatno.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. Story. I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Oni su
Count yourselves
saveznici
lucky that I don't have
Žigmunda
time to
Luksemburškog.
waste on you. Be gone!
Kakva priča,
Getting
ljudi.
in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Manuel, pozdrav veliki, ako si još tu živio.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Što mu je palo na pamet sad?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Edo, pozdrav, Edo.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Edo, pošalji link.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Božene. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a pitcher and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Nicely settled.
Oh?
Cold. Straight from the
What was
cellar.
that?
Not like that warm.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas was back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Leave it out.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, He vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
That's not a bad idea. Let's hear it. Right now, I'll ask her when she's in a good.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Where's that beer?
The clearer it is to me that I can't do it. We can come up with a plan to take her away.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
You know, so she's safe.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Cheers, my friends! Christ, what's the hold up?
One beer, please. Great. Let's get them out of here.
They're never good enough for you. I don't want some good-for-nothing in my hands. I need someone who's successful and has a good head on his shoulders. And mostly go ahead and tell Francis nothing. You're not. That way you'll keep an eye on the lad. You'll even have someone to carry you home. I bought a lovely U-boat yesterday. Great price.
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the sheriff, don't they?
God bless.
From the trader who sold you the boat, by any chance?
Aye. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
I'm telling you. Your father's still alive, isn't he?
But he drools all over. Bring me some always threatening to leave everything to the church, but I don't go and see it.
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly.
You know what it means.
Let me tell you.
No.
I'd rather die.
And I doubt you do either.
Go
The
through
burden
that.
of proof is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village, both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I'll get you.
That fella, he's the one.
Nice him up!
Hey!
Hey!
Now
Get
you
him!
fucked up.
You do that.
You know much for us, fucker.
Hardly worth
Nice!
These days, no one's ever really.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Come on, then.
Hurt anyone else?
Slice him up.
Nail!
have it!
You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard! Nice hit!
You want to try me?
You really got me!
You having a chance? Shame on you!
Yeah!
Get him!
Fucked up!
Take that!
Think you're a match for me, peasant?
Slice him up!
Unbelievable!
That's mad! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Zeig, was du drauf hast.
Nice strike! What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do?
And who was too scared to speak? Well, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Master Otto!
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here. Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me. You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer.
No, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Znači, igra je zanimljiva, opuštajuća, lagana skroz i mislim da ću nastaviti igrati dalje. Definitivno, ko voli igrat, preporučujem. Osobito Goran Lukić tebi, s obzirom da imaš mladića, da vas dvojica zaigrate, baš je fora opuštajuća i zanimljiva, ajmo to tako reći.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armour real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
Ovo su sve neke zanimljive informacije, znači žena daje informacije, recimo dala je sad informaciju o treneru za borbe, daje sad novu informaciju o štitovima i oružju Sira Brandvika i sad koliko god dalje ulazimo s njom u razgovor, što više pričamo, toliko u biti dobijemo tih glasina, više informacija koje kasnije mogu poslužiti da dobijemo, da dođemo do nekog dobrog oružja ili do nekih dobrih stvari što nam kasnije kroz igru pomaže da budemo bolji. Tako da ovo sam slučajno ovu žensku vidio u jednom od videa na TikToku i zato sam odlučio malo posvetiti joj pažnju, saslušati ju i evo već se isplaćuje, ali zbog svih onih koji će možda igrati ovu igru, sad ovo i pričam. Naime, popričajte malo s ljudima koje ćete sretati kroz igru, jer upravo oni će vam u biti uvijek davati neke nove instrukcije za dalje i oni će vam otvarati nove puteve u igri i u biti zanimljivost, pridavat će zanimljivosti same igre. Nemojte žuriti, ključ priče, nemojte žuriti dok ćete ju igrati, nego uživajte u njoj.
What armor are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. They say if all the other...
And is the armor written?
Maybe.
Ovo smo vidjeli, da vidimo ovo.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognize you. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Da, on je u biti tjelohranitelj od Hansa. Ovo je Henry, ono je Hans. U biti su napadnuti bili od vojnika, ovog nekakvog vazala, koji je u biti u kombinaciji sa tim Žigmundom Luksemburškim, koji je njihov neprijatelj. Uglavnom priča je onako malo šira i u biti njima niko ne vjeruje da su oni plemići, u biti da je ovaj Hans plemić, a da je on njegov prvi čovjek, odnosno tjelohranitelj, i u biti se svi s njima sprdaju i oni kroz to u biti jedva su izvukli žive glave i sad kreću na neki način iz početka, u biti trebaju steći reputaciju i dokazati se i tako dalje i tako dalje. Tako da zanimljiva je priča u svakom slučaju i evo, idemo vidjeti šta će se dalje događati.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
Aha,
got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Kad si spomenuo naturu. Ona mu predlaže da negdje ide raditi, pa će zauzvrat možda dobiti prenoćište. Znači, ništa od ovoga u naturi. Uglavnom, veselje, jeli. Ma ko je to nama svratio? Dijana, pozdrav veliki, hvala što si podijelila stream. Kaže on, sad ćeš ti odraditi. Nesrećo jedna. Ok, da vidimo
My
kako
main
da dođemo
concern is
na
getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout you was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Znači, čudo zadataka.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Okay.
Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Znači, ništa od seksa. Pogledajte gore. Ode ona. Pogledajte zanimljivosti koje imamo ovdje. I čudesa. Drying Rack, Nest. Šta je ovdje? Quest Tipster. Smokehouse, Dice. Boy Tipster. Šta je ovo? The Lion Crest. Da vidimo šta je tu. Radovan je ovdje, da.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Aha, ovdje trebamo saznati što nam se psu dogodilo. A Tomcat je ovdje. Ovdje treniramo. Znači, čudo od zadataka imamo. Ako je tu Radovan, tu je katastrofa, dobro si rekao.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problems.
What's that noise? What are you doing here? Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you.
Ja bi da spremimo igru i da idemo lagano odmarat, spavat. Mislim da je to dosta za večeras. Stvarno sam uživao u ovoj igri. Dugo nisam ovako uživao u nečemu, opuštao se, tako da ćemo definitivno nastaviti igrat Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 i evo, preporučujem svima koji je u prilici da si kupi igru. Nastojat ću sutra nastaviti malo ovu igru. Također trebamo malo i loviti, tako da ćemo malo kombinirati između ove dvije igre. Jako mi se sviđa, jednako je opuštajuća kao i lov. Tako da, evo, jedva čekam opet. Ništa ljudi, vi koji ostajete budni, uživajte, vi koji idete spavati, želim vam laku noć i gledamo se opet. Živjeli, lijep pozdrav.